NCAJ for inviting us to this event and for the opportunity to speak. I'd like to congratulate NCAJ for staging this event, as well as activities that were held throughout the month of November to mark the National Children's Service Month, which we had a great honor to participate in. The Legal Resources Foundation has been working closely with the NCAJ and other actors in the justice system to promote access and administration of justice in the country. LRF is a member of NCAJ and serves in its various committees, such as the Children's Committee, the Standing Committee on the Court Users, and the Criminal Justice Reform. I'm aware that one of the objectives of this summit is for the participants or the actors in the child justice system to deliberate on how they intend to implement the new Children's Act 2022. And Dr. Maranga has also added that we'll also be discussing about improving efficiency in the administration of justice. Madam Chief Justice, we are happy to inform you that working closely with the NCAJ, we hit the ground running as soon as the new act came into force in July 24th, 2024. July 24th this year, and towards this end, we've registered some progress in terms of implementation of the act, and largely on the trainings and other activities. One of the key things we've been able to do successfully has been training of judicial officers. We managed to train 21 judicial officers in a version in July on the new Children's Act. We've also just finished training in Kisumu for the National Government Administration Officers on the new Act. We are also supporting NCAJ in developing the national guideline for Children's Court Users Committee. And these new guidelines will assist the Children's Court Users Committee in the implementation of the new Act. We've also been able to carry out a few activities, such as supporting the work of various CUCs in the country, especially on matters related to children. We're also supporting a number of pro bono lawyers working on issues of children, training diversion committees, and also supporting them in various parts of the country. And this we managed to do with support of some of our partners who were here, like the European Union, Diaconia, Chesby, among others. Even with this good progress, we recognize that there are certain challenges that we still have that we need to work together as partners to resolve. One of the challenges that's standing in the way towards the implementation of the full Children's Act is resource constraints. The full implementation of the Children's Act requires massive resources. For instance, the Act envisages that children should not be held together with adults in the facilities. But if you go across the country in several police stations, for instance, you realize that these kind of facilities are still not available. Even the transportation of children in the Act provides that they're supposed to be transported separately from the adults, but this is not the reality as we speak. So we hope that in this conference, as we continue to deliberate on this issue of resource organization, we can work together to ensure that we mobilize enough resources for the successful implementation of this Act. We also hope that implementation of court rulings on matters pertaining to children can also be hastened. In 2019, LRF took a case to court in Embu High Court, and we received a ruling, and of course supported by several TSOs, by Judge Florence Musheli in 2019, that declared that levying of fees for issuance and filing of medical examination forms, such as P3, were illegal and unconstitutional. And this is very important, especially as we move towards the 16 days of activism. But still, across the country, this is still rampant. So we hope that the implementation of court orders can be hastened so that you can gain the full benefits of the Act as provided. Awareness, especially among the rights holders. We have our children here. We like to work very hard to ensure that they are fully cognizant of the provisions of the Act, but we also recognize that in various parts of the country, the awareness of the new law is still very low. There are many harmful cultural practices that are still existing, so we hope as we meet here as partners, we work very hard together to ensure that we raise awareness amongst various stakeholders so that negative cultural practices that affect the children, and those that have been repealed by this new act are repealed.